Oh, snap. Oh, that chandeliers? It's a whole row full of chandeliers up in here. Oh, there it is. Right over there. There's the buffet. Yeah. Oh, you can eat up in here. That's what I'm talking about. Uh, man, drinks free too? Drinks free? Yeah, drinks free up in here. Drinks free is on and popping this evening. Oh no, look at them honeys over there. Brother ain't been in here but 3 minutes. They on him already. Yeah. No, I know I don't see that. Jacuzzi over there? What? I'm hopping up in there tonight. It's on up in here. Man, wonderful. What I'm talking about. Wait a minute. Who throwing this party? Who throwing this party? Whoever throwing this party wasting their money. Man, who wastes their money like that? Man, I'm leaving, man. We wasting your money like that? What kind of people waste money like that? Is that how you react when you get something free? Or do you be like, you know what? I'm gonna stay up in here and see what kind of one of them ladies gonna jump in the jacuzzi with me. Or I'm just gonna be hanging at the buffet all night. Get my drink on and go dance a little bit. How do you react when you get something free? Do you worry about the money from the person who's throwing the party? Or did you just enjoy yourself? That's the question. Now, why on earth are we worrying about why we are getting free boxing? Right? Oh, the boxing is going to go down. We don't think it's going to work out. How much money they're losing or winning. For those that don't know, I'm talking about the PBC, the Premier Boxing Champions. They've been about 2 years, 2.5 years, trying to give people free fights. And it's something different. Haven't seen it since the 80s. Free fights on free TV, right? But there's such a divide in the boxing society as well as normal society that there's just a ridiculousness going on where people are caring about why this guy's giving free boxing instead of just enjoying it, right? And thinking that it's, there's been people saying that it's going to fall. Well, who cares? Enjoy the 3 or 4 years which you got boxing on TV, free boxing. And a lot of times you will also hear, well, there's mismatches. Well, every party you go to, every sitcom you watch, every basketball game you go to, it's not always great. Might be a mismatch here or there, but mismatches produce upsets. So, and at the end of the day, it's free, right? Now, we can say, well, some of the matches are not good. There's been a lot of great ones. We can just talk about 2017. Don't have to really go back, right? We got one coming in a minute. Major fight. Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman. Next month, got Wilder, Deontay Wilder, WBC champion of the world, heavyweight champion of the world, defending against your boy, can't think of his name, Washington, Gerald Washington, right? Undefeated prospect, I think 18-0, right? Undercard, Dominique Brazil, only lost one fight against a dude, Uzungu. Be careful of him. He's a Polish guy, African descent, but from Poland. That's going to be a great fight on that undercard, right? And a lot of other fights. We just had Mikey Garcia, Slatikinen, right? Knockout of the year candidate on the Leo Santa Cruz versus Carl Frampton card, which was on free TV. They've had two fights back in the just last year. Although I wouldn't want to even talk about last year, but Thurman and Porter, right? All kind of fights. Let me look over here. Let me see if I forgot any fights. We got Broner, Granados coming up, and with Peterson and Ivanison on the undercard. It's just so many fights that I don't understand what we're complaining about. Let's just enjoy these fights while they're coming. And, I'm pretty sure some of the concepts are not perfect and whatever, but at the end of the day, we're getting it free. I'm pretty sure they'll get that together. On the other hand, you're paying for fights that are also not great. A lot of times, don't you complain about fights you paid for and they don't turn out good? The undercard is real weak, but you still kicked out $75, right? So for free, I don't think we need to complain. You know, you got Errol Spence on there. You've seen the rise of Errol Spence on free TV. It's really a good thing. But see, we are concentrating on our differences, right? With the PBC, you've heard what's going down with Golden Boy Promotions, right? With the racist emails. And, you know, so it's really gone a little bit further. I can read you a quote from, let me read you this quote so you know. And I don't even like to be reading these quotes. But Doug Fisher is the editor of Ring Magazine's website. Ring Magazine, the Bible, right? The website. He calls the PBC supporters, the demographic, racially biased Afro-American fans that are what do you say, underinformed jerks or uninformed jerks. It's a quote. This is a guy, the editor of Ring Magazine. So, and speaking of Ring Magazine and Golden Boy and all of those things that just happened 2 weeks ago, right? I'll put it up there so you can click on if you don't know the information, but there's nothing going on. So, you know, there's nobody saying anything about it. There is no news in boxing except for a few uploaders, right? And I would love to see that when it's coming from uploaders of no color or, you know, not black uploaders. It would be nice. That would be a perfect world. No one seems to care. This is huge information. And now you just see it's to the forefront. It's out there now. It's just open. And ladies and gentlemen, we got to get over it. All these little these differences, man. You know, it's just ridiculous, these differences we come up with because we done picked skin color as being the part that makes us different. You know, although we live on a planet with sun over here, snow over there, thin air over here, moist air over there, and an animal kingdom who tells us why it's that way. You know, and we constantly are talking about color. It's ridiculous. Aliens don't want to come down here. They're like, man, them Earthlings ain't worth our time, man. They're going to destroy themselves. Man, live on a place big as a dot, worrying about how different they are. It's absurd, and it's primitive, and it's below us. We have to get that together. There's other differences, man, that we got going on other than the color of your skin. That's absolutely ridiculous. But it's funny because, you know, you can be at a club and do like, you know, excuse me, we're not letting you in. You haven't put lotion on for the last 2 days. Non-lotion people are not allowed in our club this evening. Please take a step to the right. Next, oh, your lotion. You look real good. You guys come in. Excuse me, nope, you sir, you're not allowed. No lotion. Ashy people will not be allowed in this club. There's a difference for you. But what about this one? Your feces is toxic. You have toxic feces. We're not letting anybody in the club with toxic feces. Right? Non-toxic feces, you're allowed. Come right through. We could tell. We could smell. Your feces is toxic. There's a difference. That's how absurd it is. It's ridiculous. We have to get over that. There are other differences. Now, I know we're not, and I'm just talking about a perfect world, but I just want to let you know how silly it is, right? And some people have this in without having these hates without even having any kind of experience, a bad experience with the people they're hating, just because somebody told them to hate, right? And so it's getting so bad that we are not capable of sitting and enjoying boxing, and especially if it's free, even if it's competitive and great fighters who should be on free TV so we can get to know them, so we don't worry about if they have a loss or two or maybe even three, right? Like Luis Collazo last week had 7 losses and beat Sammy Vasquez. Free TV. 7 losses and came and done something really awesome by stopping Sammy Vasquez, and it puts Luis Collazo back on the map with 7 losses. And now that he's on free TV, it's a big thing. A broader audience, they know you, they go with your ups and downs. If you're on pay-per-view all the time, you better be undefeated, because I'm not paying to see nobody with 7 losses. Do you understand? This is where your boy Al Heyman is trying to go. Simple, broad exposure. People, you have a backing, and they'll go with you through thick and thin. And sometimes you have a loss or two. We got stop telling people that they're exposed as soon as they lose their O's. That's what we've been telling them as a community. We don't have to do that, right? And I think this is what this man is up to. He's up to something good. I'm pretty sure his heart is in the right place. Is there money being made? Of course there is. No one does anything for free. But I've said that before. But I just want to just put this out there so we can kind of see in the open what is going on in the community, how open it's gotten, right? And the silence that we're hearing about something so major as racially motivated emails where you're calling people out of their name and the N-word and all of that stuff, and no one seems to care. All these boxing websites out there, right, that bring out headlines about nothing constantly. This one seems to not even make it, even though it should be headlines, right? So, are you going to really care what Ring Magazine says going forward if no one gets fired or reprimanded or anything? No matter what color you are you really going to really care what they're talking about? Because it's obviously agenda based. So, let's hope that something happens, right? Something going forward, and let's all put this ridiculousness behind us as a species, for crying out loud. Don't miss Sports Talk Worldwide, and I'm up out of here with this ridiculousness.